Welcome back to the stream, guys. I hope you all had a great Christmas. I know I did. At least I had a reasonable, quiet one. But I hope your bellies have been filled with lovely, yummy food. And you had a couple of nice Christmas movies to watch. Thank God there's a lot of them on TV, right? Alright, so as I promised after Christmas, I was going to be back with another stream. Um, I just hope the stream, the quality is a lot better than the last two were. Apparently, lowering the bit rate or upping the bit rate doesn't really help in having proper graphics when your anti-aliasing and everything is on low, because it still looks like crap. So I upped all the settings a little bit. Hopefully I won't be dropping any frames. I don't know. I just hope. Uh, but we'll just have to wait and see. As the title suggests, I am back with another Let's Play Code Vein. This time part 3. Where we left off last time was I got my behind kicked by Aqua Girl and her pole dance routine. Came close a couple of times to beating her, but unfortunately it did not go too well for me. So I am going to give it another shot, and hopefully this time I can beat her and we can move on to the dried up trenches, I believe. So let's go for that. You know the routine by now. This mug has been on camera long enough, so abracadabra, simsalabim, and kaboom. Gone. There we go. And we have our dude in the screen. As you can see, he's a little bit different from the last time you met him. He's been to the barber. He's got a lovely epic new hairstyle. He's also colored it blonde with a little bit of blue in there to accentuate his lovely eyes. And I also gave him a new outfit, which seems pretty awesome for a, let's just say, an anti-hero, badass protagonist kind of dude. So yeah. What I did do was, off screen, I have played a little bit with him. I leveled him up a little bit. He's level 18 now, and he has the necessary moves to counter the Invading Executioner with the slow stuff. At least, I think I have that. Yeah, see, there we go. Slow removal. There we go. I also have slow resistance. There we go. And yeah, that's about it. That's what we need. I also managed to level up quite a handy skill. I'll have to give you a little bit of context for this one. At some points in the game, you can use something what is called a vivifier. These things to jump back to the last mistle you rested at without losing your haze. But you don't have many of those in the early stages of the game. But there is, however, a skill you can use that does exactly the same thing, which is this one, Vivification. The only downside to it is that the animation is a bit slower, so it's hard to use it like within a fight, or if you're in a situation you can't get out of because of the slow animation, and then they can basically knock you out of it. So, but it is quite a handy thing to have, especially if you have to travel like a very long distance to get back to a mistle. You can use that thing and just jump back into it. And that's enough explanation. Now, as the title suggests, we are going to battle the Invading Executioner, and hopefully we can beat her this time. So we are jumping back to the bottom of the shore. And let's, like I said, let's just hope we can beat her. We came close for the people who watched the stream last time. We did come very close a couple of times. It's basically their phase 2 when they basically like go berserk. That's the point that's usually the hardest to get through. So yeah, that's where we kind of failed. So let's try it again, but this time let's just try to not fail. Alright? So let's go. As you can see, I went from about level 10ish to 18, so now I have a bit more health, which could come in handy, seeing as her attacks do get quite a chunk off. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Let's put up our adrenaline. We're going to put on some electricity on our weapon. Grab the haze, 62k. Try to jump in and out. Lightning does really hurt her, so yeah, that's it's always good to have some lightning on you. We dodged all the slow. Oh man. Oh man. Oh dear. I was afraid she was going to do that. Oh, I did manage to revive him. Oh man. It's so cool. She just randomly dodges your attacks. Sorry, dude, not today. For the moment, I'm just going to go back, heal up. Ooh. Got her. There you go. Woohoo. And as per we stated in one of the first videos, we are not going to play the cutscenes. If you own the game and you want to play the cutscenes for yourself, go right ahead. There's some pretty nice ones in there. But for this playthrough, I am not going to show them. Nor am I going to show the memory echoes. I try to avoid those as much as I can. What I am, however, going to do is check if I have dropped any frames as of yet, and no, I have not. So that's good. That's a plus.
What was all of that?
And there's another cutscene. So yeah, this is kind of cool. We got her on the first try, and it went a lot easier than expected. I should tell you guys on my main character, I've done some NG plus, and for people who don't know what that is, that means New Game Plus, so basically enhanced difficulty. And I can tell you, even though I'm level 280 on my main character, I still get my ass handed to me by those types of bosses. It's unreal. That is not funny.
If you're looking for the, I think everything should.
Alright, blah blah blah, fine. Let's see, what else can we do? Yeah, we have to go to the dried up trenches now, so let's make our way to there.
Yes. Your life.
That is going to be the next stage, the dried up trenches. I tend to sometimes get lost when I'm there. Uh, well, it's not really getting lost so much as trying to get all the treasures and all the secrets that are there, but sometimes it's easy to go past a drop down or a ledge or something and then end up in a spot you've already been. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
That's all.
Alright,
Come on.
let's go.
Let's pin down the source.
Let's go. There's a guy waiting for you around this corner.
Bring it anytime.
Gonna give him a good stab. This is something I have started to use of the last couple of days. If you use the dash button, you can, if you're focused, which means that when you fight, there's above your stamina bar, there's like this little bar that goes, that has two arrows in it pointing outwards. When they reach their peak, you are going to be focused, and when you are focused, you can do like some hit up attacks that follow up with a sort of animation that happens when you do like a backstab or a parry. And yeah, it's a pretty cool move to use. Plus, when you use the dash button, you can also do it like this, or you can dash forward and smash enemies off ledges if an enemy is too difficult to handle. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff you can do with this game,
Branch in the path.
and I really recommend if you love games like this, I really recommend playing it. See, exactly what I mean. Just knock him off. It's one less enemy to worry about. We are grabbing that thing. There we go. It's an awake. Let's go around the corner. We need to get up there because there's a vestige. And I know exactly where to go when you want to get there. So you take a left. Just walk straight ahead a little bit. And here's the drop-off ledge. Here it is. So just drop down, walk forward a little bit, and you'll come up to a ladder. And now you can get the vestige. It's been guarded by three big giants, so you have to take those guys out first. And this guy. But this guy isn't that much of a big deal. There we go. He's done. Alrighty. See, there's one blue dude right over there. There's another one sitting there. And there's a red dude. So first we're going to take this guy out. Let Giacomo attack the other guy. if he's actually going to do that.
How's this?
Whoa. Oh dear. Dude, come on. Stop jumping. Wow. Stop jumping. God. Right. So I got this guy. Yep. What? Ow. I can do that too. I can shoot as well. Right, so we're gonna grab the vestige.
You're expected to pull your own weight. Real gem.
There we go. You can't drop down back here, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to drop down here. And the first thing I'm going to do is just go in a straight line and just kill these guys. Ow. Not cool, dude. First take out these... Ow. Oh. There's not a big dude here. Oh, there he is. Nope. You missed. Missed again. Missed again. Come on, dude. Wow. Oh, man.
Thanks.
He actually took the shot. I didn't think he could, but... What is this? Is there something over there? Ah, right. It's above. Right. I forgot. Okay. Well, then we'll just make our way this way. Another guy on the ledge here, and there's another big... I think there's another big dude behind him. Or not. Oh, man. I'm losing a lot of health here. Alright, that's the first little spitter you come across. These guys are really, really, really annoying. But, luckily for me... we just have to time it. Alright,
Got something we can
pick
use?
up a chem light. Not that we need it, but oh well. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, right? Probably going to fight the insatiable despot as well after this, because this map isn't really that big. Ow. What's with these guys just 360ing their own axes? What? Not cool, man. Whoa! Look, there we go. See? That's that knock-up attack. Oh, I love doing that. See, and that's that focus bar I was talking about. The one you see above my stamina bar right now. That one. When that one is like glittery and shiny and doing all sorts of weird things, then you can do those kip-up attacks. Alright, so we got this guy. Now we're going to fight these guys. Can take the small one out pretty easy. The only thing we need to check is if we have any blood abilities. Because the insatiable despot is... his weakness is blood. So that's always a good thing to have. Make the fight a lot easier. Alright. So we got these guys. Now we're going to have to make a jump at the back of the shed, but we're going to do that a little bit later, because we first have to map the area.
Down at us.
Yeah, there's a guy above here who's going to jump down.
Bring it anytime.
First take him out, then take out this guy. Easy peasy. Right. So here's a bunch of ways you can go. You can drop down right over there, but first we're going to go to this side. There's going to be a big red dude here. We are going to take him out. You cannot jump down here, or you can, but we're not going to. We're going to make our way to here, grab the awake. Then we're just going to go back, take a left, grab the blood cartridge, and there's a guy around the corner here. Oh well, okay. Thank you, Yakumo. And there's a stairs right here we're going to climb down. Alright. And there's the knight. Unfortunately, he doesn't drop it, but there is a chance if you want to farm this guy that he drops the Argent Wolf Blade pretty early. The Argent Wolf Blade is one of the better one-handed swords in the game. It's a pretty strong one. So, yeah. If you want to have like an edge or something, just try and farm this thing. Uh, it's pretty easy to get here from the missile. So yeah. Alright, so now we've done this. We're going to go this way. Let's see if we can surprise this guy. Oh, we can, but surprise didn't really go the way I wanted it. Oh well. Let's first get this guy. Did we get anybody's attention? No. Okay. But there's a ledge down here as well you can jump off to. But I think I've already been there. So we are not going to do that. First take him out. Compared to the NG plus whatever I've been playing on my main, this is fairly easy. These guys are not that strong compared to what I've been doing. Alright, so we have everything we need here. So we only need to grab the missile at the beginning. There should be a drop-off point somewhere over there, which we need to grab. But the only thing is, how do I get there, because I kind of forgot. I mean, I've been playing NG++ so many times on my main character already that I basically have forgotten how to get to most of the rotten missiles, and that's that's kind of, yeah, I know it's dumb. I shouldn't do that, but it can't be helped. So now we need to find our way to that missile. There's also a drop off down here, but can we get there without dying? We could, but we don't have to. Let's just see if we can find that way to that missile.
Where do you think this is headed?
I think this is that point. Let's get this guy. There's now going to be a big guy here who's going to come on running in. taking him out. There's nothing else here, so we can just make our way to here.
Uh-huh. Well,
Here's one missile I can purify. But now I need to remember how to get to the other one. There's also a chest down there, so we need to... Can't go down there. We can drop down here.
don't run too far ahead. This is more complicated than I expected.
There's a chest here
Always look forward to this.
with a
Got
knight
something
spear.
I can use?
Alright. We got another awake. Let's see. This all leads back to here. So I need to think. I can't really remember how to get to that other spot. I think I've already been down here. But I need to get to that front missile. I just need to remember how. And that's the big problem. I need to remember how to get there. I think, have I been down here? Yes, I have. Like I said, sometimes this can really be a maze. I do think the drop-off point is somewhere here in the beginning, as far as I can remember. Let's see. It's right down here, so there should be a drop-off point right below here somewhere. Because you cannot drop down here, so it has to be there. So how do we get there? That is a very good question. Maybe via here somewhere? Oh man, I totally forgot. Fantastic. Uh,
Sorry. Moving out.
I don't remember how to get down there. Shame on me, right? Look, there it is. So there should be a ladder there that leads down.
It's cramped in here. Let's hurry on.
Alright, yeah. I think I remember how to get down there. Just give me a moment, guys. I'm sorry about this. I need to find that ladder. I think it's this one. Or not. There should be a ladder here in the beginning somewhere. And that ladder should take you to that missile, I think. Seriously, I forgot. Oh man. This is kind of embarrassing. I should not forget stuff like this, but apparently I did. Down there is no use. Can go down there as well, but it's no use either.
I'm on my way.
Right, you know what? No, that's a different. That's a different one. We have to get there in a moment. But first, I need to get that purifying missile in the beginning. And I need to find... There should be a ladder around here somewhere that is going to lead you to that bottom floor. And it should be here in the beginning somewhere. As far as I can remember. Oh man. This is really... this is really embarrassing. I totally forgot how to get to a missile. Wow. Let's see. We're totally at the beginning now. Alright. Here's where you kick off the first guy. You go this way. It's down here, so... Alright, hang on. I think I remember. I think that's the way you have to go when you beat those guys. Uh-oh. No! Uh-oh. 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 Oh, man. Wow. He scared the bejeebus out of me. And there's another chest with a broadsword. Yay. It's also a pretty strong one. Alright. So, yeah, there's a couple of ways you can go. See, there's a guy sitting down right there. So you could possibly drop off here. That is a possibility. We can drop down over here, but I think we've already been here. Yeah, now we're back at the beginning. Fantastic. Oh man. How can I forget how to get to a purifying missile? Oh man. This is really embarrassing. I should know how to get there. Alright, let's try this again. Well, if you wanna know how to fill up a stream, just try and get lost. Oh, look. There's the ladder. Or at least a ladder. It's a ladder. Let's take out this guy. He's guarding something. I don't know what, but... Alright, see you, dude. Ah, it's a regen inducer. Okay, cool. We can always use one of those. But apparently this is also not the ladder that I require. Oh dear. Alright, let's see. I think there's also a ladder here you can drop down to. I think this, yeah, this is it. This is it. Alright, yeah, see? I knew there was a ladder here somewhere that I needed to take.
No harm in being prepared.
And it seems that I found it. I'll just let Giacomo do most of the work. Now we're we're going to go this way. Ta-da! There it is. Finally. Right, so I basically cleared out this entire area already. So we shouldn't have any more encounters as far as I know. I think I basically took out everything. Pretty much. I think there should be another treasure chest here somewhere, but I've already spent too much time trying to find the mistile, so I'm just going to let it be for now, and just head over to the next area, which is going to be this one, and this drop down point is also going to be it's going to take you to your next objective, next missile. Huh? It seems I haven't been dropping any frames yet, so I'm pretty happy about that.
You have to take whatever you can use.
If I should drop some, then I just have to make some small adjustments to my game settings. For now, most of the stuff is on high, except for the shadows and the elements. Right, so here's a treasure chest as well. It has a riot breaker inside, so we're going to have to take care of these two big guys with the trunks.
I see something.
Normally when you ram this and get that thing, this guy is going to wake up, which he did. But we got him. So we're going to open the riot breaker. Then we're going to make our way to here. There's a guy here on the side, which is one of the weirder enemies you'll see. Normally this guy can drop a variety of things, and usually those things are pretty decent. Queen Iron steals, he drops awakes, he drops all that kind of stuff, so it's always a good, if you want to farm something, you can basically farm this guy and try and get what you need. But, okay, so we've been at the missile. Now we're going to go to point number 2. We're going to jump up here. There's a map. There's another thing up here, so we're just going to take this guy out. Or at least Giacomo is. Thank you. Most of these guys are just going to ignore you, except for the little guy that's normally here, but he's already gone. He jumped down and he's going to make his way inside. So I'm just going to ignore him. And we're going to go to part number 2.
Pretty far from the city limits now.
Let's kill this guy. This is quite an annoying section because there's a lot of flame spitters here. Those little plant type thingies, the one you see in the distance. It's those guys. There's a lot of them.
Looks like we're in the enemy's den.
And they have a lot of range. And the annoying thing is I cannot one-shot these guys. Not right now. So we're just going to have to do it like, ow. like this. Oh man. Seriously, come on. Alright. Now let's just grab this. Shoot him. There's another two here around the corner.
Bring it any time.
Alright. There's one down. We're gonna grab that. Gonna grab this. Now we're going to take out this guy. Once you get close to him, there's two guys coming off the ledge. And there's another big guy with a trunk coming this way. There he is. Alright, so he's dead. Grab that. There's a vestige here.
That's a real gem.
We're gonna grab that. Then we're going to drop down here. This is a pretty easy point, so I don't really think I'm going to die here. At least, if I would, then it would be very shameful. First take him out, then go up the stairs. There's going to be a big guy with a trunk here up the stairs. There's this giant. We're going to leave him for now. We're going to make our way to this side. First we're going to take out this dude. There's another guy with a gun. Grab that. And we're going to jump off this ledge. There's another guy trying to ambush you just over here. Look, there he is. Good evening, sir. Oh, apparently that didn't work. Alright, fine. Kill this guy, and then we're almost done. Pretty much. We're going to jump down this ledge. And I still haven't dropped a single frame, so I'm happy. We're going to climb up. Now the last guy we're going to take care of is the big guy with the trunk. There's also a nice gift in the boxes behind him. Nah, but seriously, considering that I've played the NG+++++ whatever on my main, this is basically easy. The only real challenge is the boss fight. Those are the most challenging, because no matter what game you're on, doesn't matter if you're on your first game or on your 20th playthrough, the bosses are always going to be difficult, except if you're on like level 250 and you're playing the same difficulty over and over again. Then the bosses get pretty easy. Even the harder ones like the Gilded Hunter or the Blade Bearer and the Cannoneer. Which, spoiler alert, are the hardest bosses in the game. By far. Especially if you're on your first playthrough, you need some real tactics to take those down. Really. That is not funny. I just before I started up the stream, I did the Gilded Hunter on my main on NG plus, I think plus 6 or 7. This guy basically everything he does in his phase 2, in his berserker phase, is a one shot. So yeah, that was really fun. Alright, so let's see if we have any spells that have blood damage. Because taking this guy on, yeah, we have Bloodshot. Um, do we have any more moves that have blood in them? Actually, no, we don't. Flame Spike. Frost Spike, that's something we are going to need later on. Alright, so we are basically just going to have to fight this guy with what we have. Okay. Okay, so then we're going to do that. Let's see if we have any abilities that
Making sure your gear is good.
do blood damage. No. We don't have the blood weapon, we don't have the blood spike. The only thing we have is bloodshot, but bloodshot doesn't really do all that much damage, so I'm probably just going to stay with my lightning stuff. Alright, so first adrenaline.
No harm in being prepared.
Yeah. Alright, so let's try and kill this guy. This is normally one of the easier fights. Even on my first playthrough, I didn't have really all that much trouble with him. Except for not realizing that in between phases he's basically invulnerable. The only thing you have to watch out with this guy is when he does that, he summons Spike, and these spikes, if you don't kill them, they summon ads. And you have to just keep moving. Oh, come on. He summons another spike, so we take that thing out. Apparently we hurt him in the progress. And now he's in his invulnerable phase.
No harm in being prepared.
Time to put some electricity on. But now he goes from a two-handed to a spear. Just try and get him on his knees. Oh wow. Okay. And I don't get revived. Oh dear.
Oh, you're up again.
Well, that was fun. Normally this guy isn't really that much of a hassle, but when he gets to his second phase, when he goes to he's basically his spear slash halberd, his moves get a little faster, his swings. And that's what basically got me. Normally this guy shouldn't be that much of a problem.
No harm in being prepared.
But hey, let's give this another shot. Oh, okay. He has a couple of fast combos. Alright. Invulnerable phase. Let's put some electricity on the weapons. Once he gets you, you're pretty much screwed. Ow. Instantly staggered. And we got him. Oh man. Well, that was fun. Ugh. Alright. So now we get another cutscene and we get our Dark Seeker vestige. This is where you meet Jack for the first time, aka the Hunter, which is first he's your adversary, sort of. He's kind of the anti-hero, and later on he joins your crew. In the later stages of the game, you can actually have him as a friend, and he has the Heimdall chromes. And the Heimdall chromes are very good for weapons because they give the weapons a scaling transformation. There's the Darkseeker. So now we run back to the Mistle. We teleport back to home base. Now there's going to be a cutscene in the home base because we have saved Mia, and Mia is going to tell us that she wants to go to a snowy mountain, which is Ridge of the Frozen Souls, a map we're going to get to later on. Not right now, later on. Alright, first, I'm going to grab a couple of levels in. Might even go to like 25. Yeah, that's fine, okay. Let's see, we got this one. The Darkseeker is full of venomous stuff. Sanguine Roar. A Venom buff, Venom shot. These are kind of good abilities to have. Alright. So we have Venom shot. We're going to grab the Venom buff as well. In the beginning, it's this game is, if you know what you're doing, you can basically go through the entire game as a level 1.
We should probably move.
It's going to gonna get a bit more difficult during the later stages of the game, but still, if you know what you're doing, you can basically go through the game at like level 1 or level 10 or whatever. So it's a pretty good thing to manage your levels whilst also having enough haze to unlock a lot of abilities that you need. So as like what I just did, I jumped up to level 25, which is a decent enough level to be on right now. Um, so now I have enough haze to open up some abilities that I could use that could help me out in the later fights. Let's see, the Merciless Reaper. Um, the thing is, we actually need um, blood moves right now because the next map we are going to play is Cathedral of the Sacred Blood. Cathedral of the Sacred Blood is the longest map in the game. It's a two-part map. But the boss at the end of the first one, um, his weakness is blood. So you basically want everything that is related to blood. But at this point, there's not many moves related to blood that I can use, which is awesome. So I just have to go with what I have. Like Sanguine Roar is a pretty good one, so I'll just have to level this up a little bit when uh, I'm probably going to do that off screen. Like I say, Flame Weapon is a good one to just have. It's fine. Firestorm, we can grab that one as well. Is there anything else we can use for now? Not really. Nah. This is it for now, so I'm going to go back to home base. Walk through that little cutscene with Mia, which is actually not one cutscene, but it's three. There's like three different cutscenes. Yippee-ki-yo. Like I said, we're going to skip all the cutscenes. If you own the game yourself, or if you want to buy the game, you can watch all the cutscenes you want.
What exactly is going?
But I am not going to. Ooh, anime fan service. Well, there you go. Another good reason to buy this game. Because of your waifu, Io.
It looks like everyone
There's
is
another
dressed.
point which you can basically skip. It's just a bit of dialogue. There we are. There's the woman we saved earlier. Now you can just talk to her and she's going to thank you, but later on she's going to give you a couple of gifts which you can use with your allies. Yeah. Now we have to go to the cathedral. Yay. Alright. Can we level some stuff up? Let's try and do that first. And let's see if we can get a couple of blood codes, maybe. First, we're going to upgrade some weapons as far as we can, which we cannot. At least not weapons that I want to use. Blood Veils upgrade. We don't have to because we can't, so that's fine. Should try and see if I can get would be cool if I could get like a transformation for say one of my weapons or two of the weapons. I don't know if I have anything to give him yet. Let's see. The things he likes are the aged brandy, the Bugarali dolls, and the boutique sakes. That's what he really likes. So we can give him this. We're going to give him that Bugarali doll, so we can at least get one of the Atlas Chromes already.
Find something valuable. See you around.
That's the first thing we're going to do. So before we go to the cathedral,
It was easier to it, but they might. We'll take. Your life is your greatest asset.
let's see if we can get some.
Sorry for coming out of Nipper. Let
No.
me know if you need me.
Apparently I cannot get any blood codes.
What is it? Take care.
Nope. Nobody?
I've got just about.
Nope.
Come again soon.
Alrighty. So, no blood codes whatsoever. Okay, fine. So, let's go to Shang first. Let's see if we can buy something that we can use on Yakumo to get our fortifications. That's basically the transformation you go with in the beginning of the game. Just basically try and throw a fortification on pretty much anything that gives you some more damage and boosts up your stats a little bit. And after that, once you have Jack as a companion when he's in your base, uh, give him like aged brandies, antique coins, Bugarali dolls, and just try to get those Heimdall chromes because they give you the intensification for the weapons, and scaling on the weapons really helps out. On the long run, it is the way to go, solely based on damage. But now I see that Shang is in another spot. Normally he would be over there by that red destroyed car. But now he's here, which means that we have another mission to do. We have to fight off an invasion. Cool. So we're going to fight off an invasion. Yay.
Got something we can use?
Oh man. Oh, there's the final boss already. Whoa. Dude. There we go. Invasion done. This is one of the easier invasions to do. This isn't really all that difficult. Alright. Let's talk to him again.
Sorry. I guess it's
And he's going to give you a mastery.
timing. I think whenever I touch. Greetings.
Let's see if he already has anything. Yes, look.
Valuables in exchange.
You can buy the H Brandy. The only thing you need is those otherworldly things. So I'm going to buy that. One of those. And for Jack, it's the aged brandy, the antique coins, and the Bugarali dolls. Bugarali dolls,
Hesitate to come back here.
for most of your companions, the Bugarali dolls apparently are sacred because a lot of your companions give you 5 receive points just for those Bugarali dolls. It's just kind of weird, I know, but oh well, just go with it. So, back to home base. Now we just have to figure out which weapon we are going to put the fortification on. Normally I would basically put fortifications on all like two-handed weapons, like the two-handed great swords, hammers, halberds, those kinds of things, even the bayonets, The only ones I normally use the intensification on are the one-handed swords, because they have great scaling.
Hey,
Alright, so let's give him another couple of valuables. We're going to give him
oh, so
that.
it's fun.
And we are going to give him
Let's
that.
celebrate.
So we can buy another one of
Find
those.
something valuable. See you around.
And now we are just going to check what weapon are we going to upgrade. We are first going to transform our Blood Veil. Look at those stats. The stats are already a lot better than they were. Okay, it's going to get a little heavier, but that's fine. Alright, let's see. If we transform this, it stays normal. So, I am really considering doing that. Or just going with the two-hander. Two-hander's pretty fun as well. Huh. Alright, first I'm going to upgrade that. I could basically get another one and just upgrade my my normal sword as well. My one-handed sword. For the time being. When you end the game, when you restart the game, all the chromes are getting reset. The chromes that you can buy with your friends. So you can just go wild in the beginning. They are going to get restocked. The more you progress in the game. For now, for example, Giacomo has 5 Atlas chromes he can give you. That amount is going to up to 8. So he's going to get another stack of 3. And when you finish the game,
Greetings.
he's going to have all 8 again when you go into the NG.
If you have any materials from the old world, I
So
can give
for
you
now
valuables
I
in
am
exchange.
going to buy this again and that again.
Don't hesitate to come back.
I didn't think I was going to, but apparently I was. So going back to home base once again. And then it's time to go to the cathedral. Yay! And that's the most funnest map you'll ever see. Cathedral of the Sacred Blood. If you have no idea where to go, you can get lost so easily, and I thought Howling Pit was a bit of a maze. Well, to be fair, this one's Cathedral's even worse. It's even worse. So yeah, alright. So I'm gifting him that.
Let's celebrate.
That. And I'm going to grab one of those.
Find something valuable. See you around.
Which weapon do you want to transform?
Look, yeah, it's still on normal, so for the time being, I'm just going to boost my Queenslayer stuff. And now we are going to the Park Ruins, because that's the way to get to Cathedral. But I don't think I'm going to completely finish Cathedral. Like I said, it's an amazing long map. So I'm pretty much going to go to like do one certain point. And then just save it and finish it off in the next one. That's why I accidentally put in the title Invading Executioner and more.
Kevin was a boy. Wish we could take it home with us.
Alright, so there's our Prometheus. Now we have to touch the statue in an inappropriate way. So that is not for viewers. Gonna climb up here. As you can see, we have a couple of blue dots on the map, so we have some side quests we can do, but that's something we're going to do later on. Now we're getting another cutscene, which I'm going to skip, of course. And now we can go to Cathedral.
Finally get to the source now, right?
Now I have to relax a bit because normally these corridors are just for the game to load in the new map, but it does a number on PCs because mostly when I'm doing this, my PC is going mental just by loading in the new map. So I might drop some frames here, but we should be okay. I'll just have a little peek. No, we still haven't dropped any frames yet, so okay, it's cool. Moving on. We might even drop a couple in Cathedral itself because the map is pretty light. I must admit, even though it's a massive maze, it's still a beautiful map. Alright, so now we're going to go to the back here.
Sorry. Moving out.
Gonna grab a plasma cartridge, plus there is a map here.
Depths. Let's take it to Davis.
Alright. I almost forgot, I also have this, which I'm going to use. That gives me a new ability. Not that I need it, but oh well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cathedral of the Sacred Blood. The biggest map in the history of maps.
Great collapse caused.
This thing is absolutely ginormous. And it overlaps on so many points. You can get lost so easy. To be honest, when I first played this, I actually had the first couple of times I got lost so many times. I spent hours here just trying to find my way out until I found a guide that lets you go through this without getting lost. I did that once. I basically memorized it, so now I know where to go.
Looks like they're defending this place.
Alright, I'm going to annoy him. Or her, I should say.
Not an ideal.
Oh man. These ladies have the annoying habit of teleporting. They can do a specific move where they teleport. If you time it right with the ones with the pole axes, you can basically almost always counter them.
Just go with your gut.
So first, as you can see, we went straight through the middle, then took a left, then now took a right, because here is something that we need. So we're going to take out this big lady. And she instantly, wow, okay, she instantly one-shots me. Ow. And she almost does the same thing again. Wow. Okay. I've seen them doing that like once or twice, but not twice in a row. Alright. This is going to up our regen. The amount that we can regen.
Make sure you're good and set before we go.
Alright. Alright, so went back the way we came. Now we're going to take a right and take another right, because there's a Queen Steel up here. And whenever you have your weapons transformed like to a number 3, when you want to go from 3 to 4 to 6, you need Queen Steel. And there's a lot of Queen Steel on this map. Alright, so now we're just going to go straight ahead. Here's an intersection with this guy. See ya, buddy. Alright. This is going to be tricky because I actually do not want to do the... I actually don't want to do the invasion because I'm afraid I'm going to die. But there is a vestige here. Look, over there. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a neat little trick. I am going to grab the vestige and instantly use a vivification to get back to square one. Alright, let's go.
I'll assist you with Project Arsenal. This research could be the answer we've been looking for, and if it provides hope.
And I'm on time. That's the trick I use when I don't think I can win an invasion, because at this point, I mean, you saw how much trouble I had with the big guy in the first room. So I'm just going to warp back. Now we're going to fight her again. There's the teleportation I was talking about. Fun little move, fun little party trick, but okay. So now straight ahead, and we're going to take a right. Go all the way down the hall, down the corridor. Then take a left, and take a left again. So we don't have to do the invasion at this point. We're just going to kill this dude. And now we're going to take a left. There's a pungent cheese down here, which we're going to grab. And there's a lot of these sort of intersections here. Oh, this guy drops an awake. So we have the cheese. Gonna shoot him down just for the fun of it. So heading back up, going to take a left, go up the stairs. Here we go. Take him out, pick up another awake.
We need to check out the layout of this place.
And we're gonna go this way. Take her out. This is the guy, the one with the pole arm I was talking about. If whenever they do the teleport, if you time your roll correctly, you can instantly backstab her. Instantly. And that's another Queen Steel. Am I? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to. No. Come on.
Sorry.
I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. Alright. So, just going straight ahead is not going to help anything because there's nowhere you can go. Except for taking this guy out. He drops a shard, but this is a dead end. Oh man, I dropped down that hole so many times in the beginning just because I overlooked it. So basically, whenever I play this map, I always have my camera like half down. Just to hopefully not fall into any holes. Alright, so we're going to take this guy down. See? That's exactly what I mean. Does the teleport, The moment she teleports, you start your roll, and when she drops down, you can instantly backstab her for an easy +2 on your Ichor. Now we go down the ladder. There's a little jump down here, which we are going to do. Another Queen Steel. Now we're going to go in here, fight some dude here. There's 2 of them actually. Alright, that's 1 down. There's another one back here.
No harm in being prepared.
Another steel, and there's a chest.
Let's open it up and see.
Open
shall we?
sesame. A Rubelite Piercer. Pretty strong weapon, uses blood. So if you don't have any blood abilities to use on the Berserker, the Argent Wolf boss here, you can always use the weapon you picked up here. Here's a Rotten Mistle we're going to purify. I am not going to 100% this map right now, because then I would have to search for a specific monster. I think it's somewhere at the beginning where you go left or right and
Eyes open.
then go somewhere to get the 100%. But if you really want to do that, there are some guides on YouTube and other platforms that that can show you where to go. The door I just opened, by the way, is just a shortcut. So we're not going to go through that door, we're going to go this way. Now we're going to take a right. There's going to be a chest down here, which we are going to take
Always look forward to this.
with an impulse anchor, which is a hammer. It's a pretty strong one, by the way. Alright. So, straight ahead, and now here's a dead end.
Such a confusing lab.
So we're going to drop down on the right. That's a curious novelty. Something you can give to one of your companions. And we're gonna wait for that guy to climb up.
Everything's the same color. Afraid I'll get confused.
And we have another Mistle here. Alrighty then.
You aren't too hard.
Am I going to continue? It's 10ish. Alright, so I'm going to continue until the next Mistle, and then I'm gonna call it quits. So now you can go 2 ways here, left or right, but we're not going to go either, because first we have to unlock one of those doors. So we're going to turn to the left and jump down the ledge. Grab the awake. Walk back. There's a ladder here that's going to take us to the top.
Don't run too far ahead.
Here we are going to open the one of those doors. Alright, gonna grab another awake, drop down. Gonna go left, cause that door just opened. Gonna take out this lady. For some reason they're almost all women here. Don't know why, but
Bring it any time.
almost all of the enemies here are women. For some reason. There's like 1 or 2 male enemies. Right, gonna take out this one. Oh man, I really need more stamina. Alright, Queen Steel, another Queen Steel. Moving ahead, moving along. There's nothing here, so we're just going to move to here. There's, I think, 2 enemies about to charge us. Alright. Took her out. She didn't drop anything. But there's another one here. And again, perfectly timed. Thank you, Yakumo.
Pick up something we can use?
Another Queen Steel. So there's not much else you can do here, so we're just going to walk this way. There's going to be another drop off where we grab a shard. And there's another guy waiting for us here. And again, perfect. That's a Queen Iron. So we're going to unlock this door, but we're not going to go through it. We are going to backtrack a little bit. Because this door is basically a shortcut to where we started. So we're going to go back, and on the right side here, there's going to be another drop-off. There we go.
This place.
There's a stone crusher here inside. Have to take that one out. For another vestige.
That's a real gem.
Not much else you can do but just go around the corner and go up the ladder. Then go up another ladder. That's something you're going to hear a lot. Go up ladders. Because there's a lot of ladders. Alright, another stone crusher. Take it out. I was wondering where Yakumo was. Oh, we got a sunset hammer. Cool. Right. Now we're going to take out this one. Alright. And now we are going to reach our next mistle, which is also going to be the end of this stream, ladies and gentlemen. And that was the first part of the cathedral. Of the first part of the cathedral, I should say. Alright, so we're gonna grab this classic camera. Then just go up the stairs. And here is our little mistle.
Wanna rest?
And this is where we say done is done for now. Oh man. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, that was it for the stream for today. I want to thank you all for watching this video, or live, or whenever you're watching. If you enjoyed it, you know the routine. Like, share, subscribe, comments, blah blah blah. You can even use smoke signals. I might even see it. Well, there you go. There's already fireworks here. They're about 4 days early, but oh well. They like throwing fireworks in front of the flat. Yay! Alright, so again, I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you have a lovely evening. And I will be back soon with the second part of the Cathedral and part 4 of the Let's Play Code Vein playthrough. Have a good night, guys, and see you next time. Warhammer out.